Jenny. I am
Hi.
so pleased that we've got this time together, my darling. It has been mine and Jeff's absolute pleasure working with you as a coaching client. And I know that you've had a really interesting journey over that year. I mean, your experience is brilliant. You've had what? Is it getting on to about 30 years now within the homeless sector?
Yep, 30 years.
And the charity sector, the third sector, like you are the woman with the biggest heart that I know, and you have just poured so much into organisations through doing training and L&D with them. But you had some changes, didn't you? So I know you've been running your own business for 5 years now, which has
Yep.
been your training business, your bread and butter, and that has been a great success. And when you and I started working together, you wanted to venture into a new path, didn't you? And
I did.
starting to come back to you. So I would love it if you could share a little bit more, Jenny, about your business, I guess why you reached out to Jeff and I, and talk us through how that whole experience was, because we would love to cheerlead you on.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so when I came to work with you and Jeff, I knew that I wanted to pivot my business.
Mhm.
I knew kind of where roughly I wanted to end up, but I had no idea how to get there. And as you said, I've been working in training and L&D and consultancy, so working in the third sector, delivering all kinds of kind of what we call core skills training, for staff in the sector. And I knew that I wanted to not do that so much and instead work with women on a one-to-one basis, but also holding space, running retreats, doing what I'm calling witchy women's work.
Lovely.
Yeah, and it was a whole new world for me, a whole new world. I've been participating in that world for a really, really long time. I'm a cognitive hypnotherapist, so I bring a lot of kind of well-being and therapeutic skills with me, but I've never done that on my own for my own business. So I had not a clue where to go, and I needed help. And I came to you two, and you two I feel like you put me on the right track and kind of guided me off so that I could start that journey. And it has been wild how much I've achieved in like the 10 months. Yeah, it's been incredible.
Oh, Jenny, honestly, you're so incredible. I could just like talk at length about you. And I love how much action you've taken. I love how much of a
Mm,
deep reflector you are as well. And you ask the different difficult questions, both of yourself and of
mm,
us as coaches as well, to be like, right, guys, do I go down this path? What do you think about this?
yeah,
So full kudos to you as well, because we can only get you so far, can't we? Like it has to
yeah,
be you that was willing to put the work in,
yes,
and then take the action to get the incredible results that you've
yeah.
got. So, thinking back over our time together, what did you find the most useful in terms of resources, the coaching, the community?
Can I say all of the above?
Of course, you can.
All of the above, please.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So literally, I don't think that we had our one-to-ones early on. I think I kind of started engaging with the material first, and that
Mm.
was really helpful because then it kind of brought up some questions that I wanted to bring up when I met with you and with Jeff individually. Like Jeff was really helpful in terms of me sorting out funnel stuff,
Yeah.
like yeah, mailing list and tech stuff. That was amazing. You were really helpful in just kind of answering my questions and giving me some inspiration. Also, can I just say, Laura, you've got such big sister energy.
Thank
I felt
you.
like I had a big sister kind of helping me out with my business. I just felt like you were always there, cheering me on, like always so positive, always so full of love. And that is the difference between you and other coaches, I think. Like the love that you pour into all of us was really, really special. And I really like that. It was invaluable. It was invaluable that. But then the tools as well. So yeah, I really wanted to get the most out of all of the resources that you and Jeff have prepared. So there were like workbooks and the videos, as well as the live calls, as well as the kind of the community that you facilitate. It was so helpful. Like I said, I just really wanted to get the most out of that. So I remember like spending hours doing that homework. No, it
You
was,
were
it was
such a
like
good
the work
student,
thing.
A
I was
star.
like, I know. I was like, I've done it. Why hasn't everyone else done it? Like, for God's
Right.
sake. But yeah, no, I was like, this is so valuable. It's so valuable because, and I think I might have fed up back to it at some other point. You took us around the learning cycle. You've come from HR, haven't you?
Ex-HR, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
15
yeah, yeah.
years. Yeah.
So you literally took us around well, if anyone was doing it, certainly I went around the whole learning cycle. So it was like, right, you're literally going to read about the thing, learn about the thing, reflect upon the thing, do the bloody thing, then
Mhm.
reflect on it, plan how you're going to implement this, etc., etc. So it was like the whole yeah, every part of my brain was stimulated by that, and I got to try stuff out and yeah, just kind of learn from that as a real life experiential process, which was brilliant. I really,
Fantastic.
really needed that.
I
And
love
there was
it.
just some really good stuff in there. You know, if there was ever any gaps in my own knowledge, I could come back to you and say, what on earth is, like, what do I need to do with this? Like, I don't, how do I do this? And you were always just so supportive. You're such an excellent coach.
Oh,
Really, you
thank
are.
you. That means the
Yeah,
world to me, Jenny. And like I
amazing.
say, you were such a pleasure to work with.
Oh,
And how would you now describe where you are in your business, given in mind that it's a relatively new business still in its infancy and you're doing
yeah.
so well? I remember one of the things that you said to me is you wanted to create something that just gave you joy in your heart,
Yes.
didn't you? And to come back to you rather than doing the things that
Yeah.
you felt you should do, that obviously keeps the lights on and keeps the food on the table and so on, which we've all got to do.
Yeah.
So, how do you now feel stepping into a business that is growing and feels really
Yeah.
aligned to what you're passionate about?
I am so excited. I am so excited by my business. I remember leaving you voice notes and saying, I'm so excited about this thing that I'm doing. No, no, you know, oh God, I can't tell you how many things you have given me because the list is so huge. But just even things like understanding how to create my own value ladder, right? For some people, that may seem really basic, but for me, I was like, oh, that's a whole thing. And now I get it. And now I have a value ladder. And I'm like, that can fit in there and this can slot in there. And I have enjoyed every part of that, like building my value ladder, building the kind of the free community, the low cost items, the high cost items, understanding how they all link in terms of my business. That's been enjoyable. Like it's yeah, it's nothing like God, I feel so bad saying this. It's nothing like my training business, which is just, you know, it just kind of poodles along, it does its thing. But this is like, oh, this is exciting. My offerings excite me. Being able to facilitate them excites me. Seeing it grow excites me. And all of that has come from being inspired by the process that you have started with me, you know, by kind of you just getting me to think about things in a different way. Actually, also just being, you know, you encouraged us to say no to things that are not in alignment, you know, yes to things that light up your soul, all of that stuff, all of that encouragement has helped me get into alignment and follow the path of inspiration, if you like. Does that make sense?
It does, it makes perfect sense. And
Yeah.
honestly, without sounding patronising, I'm so bloody proud of you. I really, really am, because this work isn't easy. It
No.
isn't easy, especially when you're working on your own. And
Yeah.
I know that the level and depth of your experience and expertise is so vast. There's so many different things you could be doing,
Yeah.
Jenny. And I think one of the things that I really admire about you the most is we got all of that out on the table. We were like, yes, well, we could do this and we could do that and we should do this and maybe we should do that. But we actually said what lights you up, what
Yeah.
delivers the most impact to your clients and your
Yeah.
community. And then you went and did it. And you're always
Yes.
keeping that feedback loop open so that you're constantly
Yeah.
evolving, you're moving with the times, because we all know in today's age, everything moves so quickly, doesn't it? Especially with
Yeah.
AI and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I really think you've got the most incredible gift that not many people have the gift that you've got. So for us to be just a small part of your journey and you really realizing the power of your gift and being able to articulate it and then take it out
Yeah.
into the world
Yeah.
is one of the proudest things that we'll ever do. And this is the stuff that lights us up so much. So for you to be ignited and to feel vibrant and to
Yeah.
go for it, like, yes,
Yeah.
our work here is almost done. What would you say to anybody who was thinking about hiring Jeff and I as their business coaches?
Oh my God, they should totally go for it. They should totally go for it. I just want to bring all of my people over to you. If anyone needs a cheerleader or two, they will have it coming to you. The knowledge that the two of you have, I think you're such a great partnership because you cover all bases between you, you know. So the knowledge that you've got is just invaluable, but the cheerleading skills are invaluable. You know, the way that you get to the heart of the matter so quickly. You know, you can really kind of take a look at what somebody's struggling with and you just get to grips with it straight away. And you empower people through your approach. So, you know, you're not doing it for people, you're not telling people what to do, you are inspiring them to connect with what lights up their hearts, their lives, and you are, yeah, just empowering them and inspiring them to get on with it. Yeah, it is such it's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my business is signing up with you guys. And I'm so sad that it's over now. I want to continue.
You're an
I want to
ignited woman for
continue.
life, don't you worry about it. Like, we'll
Uh,
always be leading you on, sending people your way,
yeah,
speaking your names in rooms that you're not yet in,
thank you.
because you've really gone from strength to strength, Jenny. And I can't thank you enough for being such
Yeah,
an aligned client where your values are so rooted in
yeah,
integrity and excellence and heart and soul and value, and you genuinely
yes,
want the best for the people that are
yeah,
around you. So thank you so much for being brilliant in the program. I know that you give so much love to our other clients as well, which makes such a difference, and you do the
yeah.
work.
The community that you've created is so special, Laura. It really
Thank you.
is. There's some beautiful people in that community, and I'm
Really.
working with some of them still now, and I'm friends with some of them still now.
Good.
And it's like I go to events and there's people from the community. It's like,
Oh yeah, good to see you
exactly,
again. Yes.
exactly. So that's something special in itself. But in terms of the tangibles, there's so many soft things that I've achieved in this time with you, but there's some hard outcomes as well. There's some hard tangibles. So, like just as an example, my Instagram, I started my Instagram in February last year, just a year ago. I had
Wow,
250
God,
people.
yes.
I've got 4,000 now. Like, that's wild. I have things in place that I've learned through working with the two of you that has helped me build that marketing
Mm.
strategies, content calendars, CRMs for warm leads, all of your the magical spreadsheets that Jeff produces, all of that stuff, and now as a consequence, I have an actual community of my own that are engaged. And yeah, like that's you can't put a value on that, can you?
I love that. Thank you
You
so
really
much,
can't.
Jenny. Please
You're
go and
welcome.
follow Jenny. Your life will get so much better as a result of having this beauty in your world. Jenny, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Big love.